Good morning, third graders. Today we're going to talk about how to convert between expanded form and standard form. You may have used expanded form before, but if you haven't, let's just jump right in with an example. Write 285 in expanded form. For us to know how to write a number in expanded form, we need to know the value of each digit. Let's look at the number 285. This number has a 5 in the ones place. So I'm going to draw in 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has an 8 in the tens place. So I'm going to draw in 8 rods. I can just use sticks to show tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it has a 2 in the hundreds place. So I'm going to draw in 2 hundred splats. 1, 2. Now, I can determine the value of each digit, what it's worth. The 5 in the ones place showed me 5 ones, so I'm going to count by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The value of the 5 is just 5. Let's look at the 8 in the tens place. Each one of these sticks is worth 10. Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. The value of the 8 is 80, 8 tens. Now let's count by 100 to find the value of the 2. 100, 200. The 2 is worth 200. If I write a number in expanded form, I'm expanding it out to show it as adding the value of each digit together. If I took 2 hundreds, or 200, added them to 8 tens, or 80, and then added them to 5 ones, or 5, I would have my number in expanded form. 200 plus 80 plus 5. Let's look at another example. Write 487 in expanded form. Well, there's a 7 in the ones place, so I'm going to draw in 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know they're each worth 1, so the value of the 7 is just 7. Again, I have an 8 in the tens place, so I'm going to draw in 8 tens, and as I do, I'm going to count by 10, because each one is worth 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 8 in the tens place is worth 80. I have a 4 in the hundreds place, so I'm going to draw in 4 hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400. The value of the 4 is 400. To write this number in expanded form, now I'm just going to add those values together. 400 plus 80 plus 7. 4 hundreds plus 8 tens, 80, plus 7 is the value of 487 written in expanded form. Let's look at another example. Write 290 in expanded form. In this number, there's a 0 in the ones place, so I have no ones. There is no value. It's just 0. I have 9 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Going to write in my value. And I have 2 hundreds. 1, 2. 100, 200. To write this number in expanded form, now I'm just going to add my values together. I don't have to include the 0 because it has no value. 200 plus 90. 2 hundreds plus 9 tens would give me the number 290 in expanded form. Now, What if I'm asked to go from expanded form to standard form? Let's look at an example like that now. Write 200 plus 70 plus 3 in standard form. Well, if I looked at this number, I see that it would have a 3 in the ones place. So I'm going to draw those in. 1, 2, 3 ones. 70 tells me that I would have a 7 in the tens place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A value of 70. And 200 tells me that I would have 2 hundreds. 100, 200. To write that number in standard form, I'm going to put a 3 in my ones place, a 7 in my tens place, and a 2 in my hundreds place. This number is 273. I can see that because I've built it in my place value chart. Let's do one more example. Write 200 plus 3 in standard form. Well, I can see that I have 3 ones to get a value of 3. I can see that I have 2 hundreds to get a value of 200. I don't have any tens, so I'm going to put a value of 0 there. Now, as I'm building my number, I'm going to put 3 in the ones place and 2 in the hundreds place. To show that I have no tens, I've got to put a 0 in the tens place. My number is 203. You've done a great job with this video. Do a great job with your practice.